Hello everyone, how are you doing today? I'm Constance. Thank you for joining me in the next episode of my English class. New viewers, you're welcome to join this wonderful platform of learning. In this lesson, we're going to be talking about types of sentences. In our previous video, we talked about four different types of sentences: declarative sentences, interrogative sentences, imperative sentences, and exclamative sentences. All right, so here is a better understanding or some examples that will help you along with understanding these sentences that we know as declarative sentences. And it reads: since declarative sentences are simple, complex, and compound, here are some examples to help your understanding. We have some examples here to help your understanding. Alright, I am hungry. My cat is brown. Here, her name is Jenna. Sorry, I had a little mistake here. So it's her name is Jenna. And I had here instead. Alright? Human being. We make mistake, right? So all these are simple sentences, right? I am hungry. My cat is brown. Her name is Jenna. All three of them are simple sentences. Simple sentences. They don't need a comma or a conjunction or anything to help them along, right? When you say them, the reader or the person hearing it will understand what is being said. The boy was happy he received a part in the movie, even though it was a small one. All right? The boy was happy he received a part in the movie, even though it was a small one. You notice there's a comma here, right? The next sentence reads: because my soup had gotten cold, because my soup had gotten cold, I heated it on the stove. I heated it, or I warmed it up on the stove. These are complex sentences. Why they are complex sentences? Because they're giving additional information or additional clauses, and we use a comma to separate these two different clauses, right? We use a comma to separate these two different clauses. The boy was happy he received a part in the movie is a full sentence. But to give additional information, we use a comma, even though it was a small one, right? So it is an independent sentence. The first part is an independent sentence, but we are giving additional information, so we use the comma to separate it, which makes it a complex sentence. The same thing with because my soup had gotten cold, I heated it on the stove. So I'm giving additional information. Because my soup had gotten cold, I heated it on the stove, right? So I use a comma to give additional information that what I did with the soup to get it from being cold to being warm or to being hot. So I use a comma here. I heated it on the stove because it was cold, all right? So these are considered complex sentences. Complex sentences. Here we're going to move on to compound sentences. Millicent served the main course and Adassa served the dessert. Millicent served the main course and Adassa served the dessert. In this case, we use and and a comma to separate the two different clauses. Look at this, the last sentence. I hurried to catch the bus, comma, but the driver had already passed my house. I hurried to catch the bus, but the driver had already passed my house. So in this case, we use conjunctions, right? We use conjunctions, and but, or conjunctions. We use them to separate the two different clauses that we are trying to make. And in other class, or in the next video, I will show you all the 7 different conjunctions that we use in compound sentences. When writing compound sentences, we will talk about the different type of conjunctions we use to separate these sentences. So and but are the conjunctions we use to separate these compound sentences. So here are 3 different examples that we have here: simple sentences, complex sentences, and compound sentences. So take a good look at these sentences, familiarize yourself with them, so whenever you encounter these sort of examples, they might not be the exact same words, but they are similar, so you can know what they are if you should encounter them in your exams, right, or in your tests, or in your class test, or if you're asked to write them out. So I thank you guys for watching. I hope these lessons has been beneficial to you. Please check my description box for additional information. I thank you for those persons who have put out so informative videos helping us to grow on YouTube. I thank you very much. Some of your name I cannot remember right now, but I remember Jody, and I think, and Nick Norman, and Mediluck, all right, with our spiritual information. We thank you. Akeem Sterling telling us about technology and the different technologies that he's trying to work out and what we think about them. I thank you guys. Gaming Boy with his games. I thank you guys for always tuning in on my channel and giving us some small YouTubers additional information to help us along with growing our YouTube channel. Very much appreciated. So until my next class, I hope you will join me. My name is Constance. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can get my videos whenever I post them. All right. Until my next class. Bye bye.